Dear President Trump, you just spoke 10 minutes ago from the White House that you have won this election. I watched it, I prayed about it, and I cannot keep quiet without speaking to you and speaking to the hundreds of Republican senators, members of Congress, and governors. President Trump, you know the truth. You are nervous that you have lost the election. How can you say you have won the election when tens of millions of votes are not cast yet in Pennsylvania, in Michigan, in Wisconsin, in North Carolina, and so many other states? How dare you are to declare victory? Have you not seen Vice President Biden came out and said, we are on our way to win? You could have said that. Let all votes to be counted. 235 countries are watching this great nation that I adopted from India. I came 30 years ago. I just don't have enough words to say. I have said this in my book, Save America and the World from Trump.com, which I sent you to read. I have sent you a letter a year ago, October 2nd, 2019, that you will create these problems. God made you president. You have appointed 3 Supreme Court pro-life justices. You have moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. 2 of the 7 things you have accomplished, that spiritual things, if you believe you have been called, why do you need to fight and destroy American democracy like you have done so successfully, praising Chinese dictator, Russian dictator, Saudi dictator, North Korean dictator, another dictator I don't want to name? And now you are going to the Supreme Court to stop all votes to be counted? Just election took place few hours ago. According to the Pennsylvania state law, just Supreme Court 3 days ago declared they can count the votes until Friday 5 p.m. Now because you appointed your own 3 Supreme Court justices, you want to manipulate and twist and want them to vote to do a favor for you? Dear Supreme Court justices, God is watching. The world is watching. 7.8 billion people. 235 nations and territories. 30 democracies called NATO, which you know. This is unthinkable beyond human imagination, that a Supreme Court should intervene and stop counting of the tens of millions of people whose votes need to be counted. Justice Amy Coney Barrett, God has already given you opportunity to be a Supreme Court justice. Now you have to do the right thing. Just like first Senator Jeff Sessions from Alabama, who recused himself from Mueller investigation, which I was the part of, but I did not testify. I know all the deals because it was me who played a key role in convincing Rudy Giuliani to call James Comey, as reported in the Wall Street Journal, bringing some emails from WikiLeaks. Here is the important, Justice Amy, no one can remove you next 30, 40 years except God. So do the right thing. Just because President Trump nominated you, confirmed, the Senate confirmed you, do not intervene if Supreme Court calls for a hearing. Recuse yourself. And Chief Justice Roberts, as a spiritual man, even though President Bush appointed him Republican, he will do the right thing regarding Justices Kavanaugh and Thomas. You do. And Gorsuch, even though you are Republican appointed, remember, number 1 is God, number 2 is the nation, then number 3 is the law, number 4 is doing a favor to a president who appointed you. Please interpret the law. If you destroy 340 million Americans' future, and if you destroy 7.8 billion world population, no one can save. Presidents come, presidents go. Let every vote be counted. If President Trump wins in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Arizona, it's fine. He wants Arizona votes to be counted because Fox News called victory for Biden, but he doesn't want Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina, Georgia votes to be counted. Do you not see how clearly he is playing the games with the lives of millions of people, calling the boys, I don't want to mention their thugs and killers, stand by, watch. Very dangerous. I have never thought that I have come to this great country from my great country, India, adopted this nation and live in this nation, that I would see this would happen. Because Americans are peace-loving people. Promoting democracy is the most important thing. It is so dangerous. I'm asking all religious leaders, especially all Trump spiritual advisors, my friends, Paula White, Ronnie Floyd, Daryl Scott, every one of you, Ronnie Floyd, please listen. Pastor Jeffers, you know the truth. You know the law. How dare you all can support President Trump just because he's pro-life? He's never been a pro-life. You know that. For 70 years, he's been a pro-choice. Just to use God and Christians and ministry, he became a pro-life. Just to win the elections. The Bible says, if you know to do good and don't do, it's a sin. Hebrews 10:26. If you sin willfully, knowingly, after you receive the knowledge, there is no forgiveness. What is the knowledge? That God has chosen this great nation, America, and Americans will decide who their next president is. It's not going to be you or President Trump or Supreme Court, American voters. So my request to the President Trump and his advisors, slow down. God has spoken. American voters have spoken. The truth has come out. Please read my book. The 7 reasons that I talk about God, faith, prayer, vision, strategy. You will do the right thing. That's why I'm donating this to everyone to read. Please go on this link and download today. Close your eyes and pray for 1 minute and start reading. And read the 10 reasons why Trump should be defeated. Here I am, as a prayer partner, as a spiritual advisor, someone who knew him since 2002 when I rented his plane. I have explained in detail this book, why I'm daringly, courageously risking my life coming against this injustice and lies. I pray all the media, both social media and secular media, will do the right thing. God bless you. Thank you very much. Save America and the world from Trump.com. తెలుగు వారందరూ ప్రార్థించండి. ఈ దేశ పరిస్థితి చాలా డేంజరస్ పరిస్థితుల్లో ఉంది. ప్రార్థన ద్వారా అనేక కార్యాలు మనం చేయగలం. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యూ. సీ యూ టుమారో.